Former President Donald Trump went back to court again today, watching as his attorney argued that presidents should be immune from prosecution for criminal acts while they're in office. And Skylar Henry reports the panel of judges seemed skeptical.
We think we had a very good day today.
Former President Donald Trump seemed to be feeling optimistic following a more than 1 hour-long hearing into whether he's immune from criminal prosecution for the events leading up to January 6th. Trump's attorneys are trying to make the case that presidents cannot be prosecuted for actions taken while they're in office.
If a president has to look over his shoulder or her shoulder every time he or she has to make a controversial decision and worry, after I leave office, am I going to jail for this? When my political opponents take power, that inevitably dampens the ability of the president.
His attorneys also say the only time a president can be prosecuted is if Congress first impeaches and convicts him or her, an assertion that the government called scary.
If, as I understood my friend on the other side to say here, a president orders his SEAL team to assassinate a political rival and resigns, for example, before an impeachment, not a criminal act.
The three appellate judges hearing the case seem to agree.
I think it's paradoxical to say that his constitutional duty to take care that the laws be faithfully executed allows him to violate criminal laws.
The D.C. Court of Appeals is not expected to issue its ruling today, though it may very well be a quick decision, as Trump's January 6th case is scheduled for early March, right in the middle of primary election season.
Trump says the criminal cases are political attacks to keep him out of the White House.
I think it's very unfair when a political opponent, is prosecuted by the DOJ, by Biden's DOJ.
The case could eventually make it to the Supreme Court, but that may not happen until after this year's presidential election. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
And this is one of 4 separate criminal cases Mr. Trump is facing: 2 federal, a state case in New York, and another one in Georgia, all while being the clear leader in the polls for that Republican presidential nomination.